What's up guys, Jason back to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing a review for AEW Collision, and after I finish this video we'll be doing WWE SummerSlam, alright? So we kind of have a long night ahead of us, so let's go into it then with Collision first. We have a segment, opening segment stuff. Collision began with the AEW Trios Champions of Patriarchy coming to the ring. As always, Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness were on the call. Christian Cage, holding all three trios titles, said that his ode back to the AEW World Championship began with the trios titles and disciplined the fans in the difference between a belt and a championship belt and a showing of good grace. He awarded Nick Wayne, and with this title belt, Cage told Killswitch that the patriarchy does not work without their finisher and gave him a hug to show him how much he meant to him. With that said, Killswitch didn't give birth to a prodigy. Cage awarded Shayna Wayne with the third trios title to Killswitch's dismay. That's so fucked up. Killswitch put his hands on Cage's shoulder, but Malachi Black and Brody King made their entrance. Cage called King Jelly Roll and reminded them that Matthews was on the show because of the patriarchy. Cage ran down the two of them before the lights went out. When the lights came back, Buddy Matthews was in the ring to run them off. As the patriarchy belt, the Bang Bang Gang came out through the ramp. Alright, sorry, god damn it. It's not me, guys. It's the scrolling down thing. Anyways, Cage, Killswitch, and Mother Wayne bailed through the crowd. Nick Wayne bailed out through the other side of the crowd, but Kip Sabian intercepted him and dumped him over the railing. The House of Black pinballed Wayne around and sent him packing. Both Malachi Black and Juice Robinson grabbed Wayne's trios title belt before both trios stared each other down. A solid opening segment to the short show with the patriarchy's past actions coming back to bite them. Alright, so I have a backstage thing. Lexi Nair was backstage with Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs. Rhodes put over the connection between the two families, and the Von Erichs talked about how proud they were to be champions alongside Rhodes. Sammy Guevara entered the frame and spoke about how he wanted to earn their trust going forward as proud Texans. Rhodes shook Guevara's hand. Alright, first match is Hologram and Mystico versus the Premier Athletes Ari Daivari and Tony Nese with Mark Sterling. Alright, you got footage of Chris Jericho's recent attack on Mystico in arena with the two set to compete at CMLL's 91st anniversary show in September. Mark Sterling mocked Hologram and Mystico, saying that they should be in Paris with the other gymnasts. He said that they would be losing here instead in Texas in front of fat people. Now, I'm sure Paris has its share of tubby folks. Someone's gotta be eating all those baguettes. Hope I said that right. Hologram and Daivari started with Hologram having the advantage until Daivari used the mask to pull Hologram into the corner. Hologram slid by knees to get the tag into Mystico, who vaulted off of Hologram's back to hit head scissors on knees. Mystico caught both athletes with an arm drag / head scissors combo before the luchadors sent the athletes to the floor with dual drop kicks. Come on. After a commercial break, the athletes had the advantage on Mystico until he hit a handspring back elbow to both men. Mystico got both men out of his way before tagging Hologram, who ran wild on both athletes. Hologram hit a wild hammerlock slam for a near fall. Nese got a blind tag and caught Hologram with greetings from Asbury Park for a near fall broken up by Mystico. Hologram cut off by Sterling, and after sending the Daivari to the floor, Hologram dove into Sterling for a big pop. Mystico got back in the mix and vaulted off of Hologram to hit a tornillo onto both athletes. Hologram followed with a walk dive to the floor before scoring the win with a 450 splash on Daivari. We got a recap of the events that led up to Jericho versus Bryan Danielson on next week's show. Next week's Dynamite. Alright, so how to go up? Because it was taped. So Hologram and Mystico defeated the Premier Athletes. So yeah. Alright, Mariah May. This is the second match. Alright, Mariah May made her way to the announce desk with her Owen Hart Foundation towel. And her bloody shoe. Nigel McGuinness lost any semblance of composure as May gave Tony Schiavone grief for his curt comments a few weeks ago, Tony Storm made her entrance before bolting to announce Death Brawl with May. Vice Principal Christopher Daniels tried to break it up, but Storm dove off the stage onto both of them. Security broke the two of them up before Storm's scheduled opponent Rachel Channel John Storm from behind. So, same match as Tony Storm versus Rachel Chanel. Storm took quick control with German suplex and a hip attack before scoring the quick win with the Storm Zero. Alright, so Tony Storm defeated Rachel Chanel. We got video package with Kyle Fletcher speaking about his friendship with Will Ospreay before his match with MJF on Dynamite. We got footage of MJF's American title defense against Tomorrow from Friday night's CMLL event. Alright, next match is Kyle Fletcher versus Brian Cage. Alright, Don Callis joined on commentary as we watch his charge. Fletcher makes his way to the ring. Fletcher quickly sent Cage to the floor before hitting a dive to the floor. Cage sent Fletcher into the apron and the stairs, but Fletcher reversed a suplex on the ramp and a Page out of the Green Muda's playbook. Fletcher changed up the ramp before charging Cage with a combo as we went to a commercial. After commercial, Cage took Fletcher off the top rope with a scary twisting power slam for a near fall. The two trade strikes until Fletcher caught Cage with a hammerlock tombstone for the win. So yeah, Kyle Fletcher won as the winner. Fletcher took the mic after the match and warned MJF that if he dropped him on his head like he did to Cage, he may not make it to Wembley. Fletcher said that if MJF was the American hero, he believed himself to be he would put the American Championship on the line on Wednesday. MJF appeared on the screen saying that Fletcher was a typical foreigner coming to take from hard-working Americans. He said that he didn't become famous by riding Ospreay's coattails. He did it by beating Ospreay without breaking a sweat. MJF offered Fletcher as Fletcher an eliminator match for the title, saying that if Fletcher won on Wednesday, MJF would defend the title against him following the following week. We got a video package of Bryan Danielson training for his title match at All In. Danielson talked about training at 100%, where 101% is not possible. Weird Yuta was training with him and said that people have forgotten about how dangerous Danielson was. Yuta said that Swerve Strickland was putting his title on the line while Danielson was putting his life on the line. Danielson warned Strickland that this was the biggest match of his life and that he was training like it. Jeff Jarrett and his crew were backstage with Renee Paquette. Jay Lethal said that if it wasn't for Heyman Page, Jarrett would have won the Royal Rampage. Sanjay Dutt said that if it wasn't for Page, Jarrett would have won the Owen Hart tournament. Karen Jarrett said that those two needed to do something about Page before Jeff told everyone to calm down. Jeff said that neither he nor Page got what they wanted before moving out to Bryan Danielson. Jarrett said that Danielson needed to be ready for Swerve Strickland, who was the most dangerous man in wrestling. Jarrett offered Danielson to take their match back to his roots in Memphis, where they did hardcore wrestling before it was called hardcore wrestling. He wanted their match to be anything goes and promised to introduce Danielson to the last outlaw. The match was made official with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to be a special guest for the match. All right, next match is the Continental Collision 3-way match: Claudio Castagnoli versus Tomohiro Ishii and Lee Moriarty. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. It was announced here that the winner of this match will get a future Continental Championship match against Yujiro Okada at a future date. The three men traded forearms to start before Moriarty sent both Castagnoli and Ishii flying with the dropkick. Moriarty used his technique to clear both men out of the ring before hitting a low tope to both of them. As we went to a commercial, we came back to bodies flying everywhere as the men traded German suplexes. Castagnoli took both men of his opponents down with a double clothesline. Ishii and Castagnoli were left in the ring to trade strikes, with Moriarty shoving Ishii out of the ring to attempt to steal the pin. Castagnoli snapped Moriarty and the giant swing. Casanova went for a move, but Ishii yanked him out of the ring. Moriarty caught a sliding lariat into a crucifix pin, but Ishii came back with a running lariat for a near fall. Ishii and Casanova traded more strikes before Ishii scored with the Shiguri that Moriarty tried to steal the pin for. Again, Moriarty caught Ishii in the border city stretch before Ishii rolled him onto his shoulder for a near fall. Moriarty hit a sunset flip on Casanova that resulted in Ishii getting suplexed. Casanova yanked Moriarty up into a neutralizer, then yanked Ishii out of the ring and hit a diving uppercut on Moriarty for the win in the future title match against Okada. Alright, so Casanova won the match. Alright. Top Flight was backstage with their new flight attendant, Leila Gray. Gray said that with her help, Top Flight was headed straight to the top. MXM Collection interrupted them, figuring out the TCA stood for their style as they argued before MXM proclaimed Top Flight's interview over. Okay. Alright. Next match is Thunder Rosa versus Taya Valkyrie with Johnny TV. Johnny involved himself early to give Valkyrie the early advantage, but Rosa came back with double knees in the corner and a sliding lariat that sent Valkyrie to the floor. After a commercial, Rosa came back strong, rolling through road to Valhalla. Attempt to hit a double stomp. Johnny yanked Valkyrie out of the ring and then got in Rosa's way to allow Valkyrie to hit a spear. Rosa caught Johnny with a baseball slide, then slid out of the way with a curve stomp before locking on the seated Cobra clutch for the win. Rosa immediately called out Dino Purrazzo, who congratulated her on her winning streak. Purrazzo noted that she has a winning streak as well, having beaten Rosa 3 times in a row. Rosa challenged Purrazzo to a bull rope match next week, which was quickly confirmed. So winner is Thunder Rosa during this match. Alright, main event time is Darby, FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood, and Mark Briscoe versus the Beast Mortals and the Undisputed Kingdom, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Roger Strong. Harwood and Strong started with some hard grappling before the Technicals made quick tags to keep control of him. Strong booted Harwood before getting Bennett tagged in. Bennett and Harwood traded hard chops before Briscoe hit the double shoulder block, and Harwood. Now the announcers know the upcoming October dates for Dynamite, including the Dynamite 5th anniversary as well as a Title Tuesday Dynamite as well. So I guess there's something going on. Maybe there's a game going on Wednesday on October Allen Taven tagged in with Allen, scoring several flash pins before Taven ran to Mortals. Mortals laid everybody out, including dumping Allen straight onto his head and shoulder. Darby, the match just started. Wheeler got caught in the wrong corner before Strong hit an Olympic slam to take control into a commercial break. After the break, Wheeler fought for the tag before Bennett ripped Allen off the apron with a side Russian leg sweep. Briscoe got on the apron and made the tag, running while on the Rudos. The match broke down into a Pier 6 brawl before Briscoe hit Taven with the Death Valley driver. FTR hit the wreck neck buoy before Briscoe followed up with a froggy bow, with the pin being broken up by Taven's partners. The match broke down again before Mortals hit a tornado onto Briscoe and a cannonball on Harwood. Mortals hit a tumbleweed on Harwood for a near fall before tagging Strong in. Harwood fought his way to the corner where Briscoe was taken out by the Kingdom. Strong took Harwood and hit a gut buster before Mortals followed with a spear for a near fall. Harwood traded strikes with Mortals before hitting a main event spinebuster in the main event, no less. Allen tagged in and ran wild on Taven and Strong, crushing them with coffin splashes. Allen hit a code red on Strong for a near fall. The Kingdom triple teamed Allen with a strikes, but couldn't keep him down. The Kingdom went for a Hail Mary on Allen, but Allen got inside cradle on Taven for a near fall. Harwood snuck a blind tag in before Allen fought off the Kingdom. We got huge dives from everyone before FTR hit the power suplex on Taven. Briscoe and Allen followed with the froggy bow and coffin drop respectively for the win. So Darby Allin, FTR, and Mark Briscoe won the match. After the match, Harwood took the mic and talked about being the heart and soul of AEW when the claim came out. Asked Caster and asked where FTR was when the claim was in blood and guts. Caster said that Harwood's body couldn't hold up while Wheeler wasn't good enough to get on TV without his partner. Anthony Bowens took the mic and said that the Acclaim fought to give FTR the right to complain about their legacies, which the Acclaim don't care about. Bowens told FTR that they didn't get to cut the line and reminded them that they held a win over FTR. Bowens told them to nut up or shut up and shoved the mic into Harwood's face, chest, starting a shoving match. Mark Briscoe said that this is exactly what the EVPs wanted and asked for a show of unity. FTR offered a handshake, but they claimed walked away. Alright, it was okay show and stuff, and yeah, so, but I'm gonna tell you that when I do a review, you're gonna know when SummerSlam is way better than Collision later tonight and stuff. So, anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it or not, whatever. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave comments, stuff, whatever you guys want to do, I don't care. That was it, and I see you guys in the next video. Laters.